And welcome back to Daybreak. There seems to be a national day to celebrate everything nowadays. Personally, I'm waiting for World Cheeseburger Day. You know how it is, right? I love my cheeseburger.
Yes, everybody loves cheeseburger.
Yes, and however, that said, often these national days can be a good way to raise the topic and increase awareness.
Now, for example, did you know that today, 23rd of May, is World Turtle Day?
I did not know that, but it's very interesting. I will get to know that.
Yes, and it gives us a great reason to take a look at these majestic creatures that roam our world's ocean. Now, to tell us more about today is Nesha Ichida, a passionate environmentalist working on conservation of marine life.
Yes.
All right, welcome.
Nesha, how are you this morning?
Nesha.
I'm very good, thank you.
Okay, now let's just get to topic, okay? Now, what is the importance of Turtle Day?
I think there should be a day to appreciate all the creatures of this planet, and you certainly actually don't need a day for it. We need to appreciate it every day. But it's really nice to have a special day just for sea turtle, because how important it is to the ecosystems of the marine life and to us as well, especially.
Basically, you're also Miss Scuba
2019.
Yeah.
And how did you become that, and then be interested in, you know, this being environmentalist? And
it started when I was the first time I dived in Bunaken, basically when I was 14, and then I literally just came out of the water and like screaming to my parents like, I want to take my diving license. And I just like thought, oh, what's kind of job that involves this every day? So that's why I got into marine biology. I started watching Nat Geo, I started watching all documentary, and from that I just got involved with a lot of volunteer work around
So do you
Indonesia.
experience sea turtles while you were...
Yeah, I've seen them a lot.
Were they cute? Were they big? Like the ones in Nemo, you know? Crushed,
Those one is actually small. You've got the ones that are actually go like 3 meters wide.
really, have
And
you
you've seen
that?
them?
No. Those are rare. Those are the leatherback sea turtles.
but sea turtles are endangered now. Now, how did that get to that point, actually?
I guess it's because from human pressure in the first place. There are some people in the world that are still eating them, but even though they're already protected, and we also have threats from our everyday activities as well, like light pollution, because baby sea turtles follow the light from the moon to go to the sea, and if there's lights at the background, which is from resorts and stuff, they don't go. Yeah, they head there, not the ocean. And then you have water pollution as well, and then you have marine debris like plastics, which they tend to eat, and they thought they're food. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
Okay, so basically, as for you, what are some activities, you know, such as that'll harm the sea turtles, basically?
Everyday environment, everyday activities from humans. Just from mainly that I know is from fishing and activities like the long line fishing that is harming.
They get caught.
Yeah, they get caught. They have a lot of bycatch, sharks, sea turtles, and manta rays and all, and that's from the seafood that we eat. Because we need seafood, we consume so much seafood that we are not aware where it's coming from, how they catch it, how much bycatch there is as well. That's a big threat to them as well.
Okay, now what can we do to reduce them, though? Stop eating seafood? I can. I'm a big fan of seafood.
I know, I'm a big fan of seafood as well, but yeah, there's moderation. The first thing you can do is be more aware of what you're eating and where it's coming from, and what kind of environmental effects that gets that seafood to your plate in the first place, like where it's coming from, how it's caught, how is it transported, is it illegal, is it coming from an area that is protected? You have to know that.
Has anyone tried to reduce?
Yeah, there's a lot of seafood that is how do you say it?
Bad?
No, not bad. It's like when they catch it in a conservative and a sustainable way. Sustainable fishing.
Okay.
And talking about turtles, like we see in coverage right now and on TV, there's so many different kinds of turtles. Do we have one of these things that, you know, one of the rare in the world?
There's 7 species of sea turtles worldwide, and 6 of them you can find here.
Really?
You can find here?
Yeah.
Whereabouts is here?
Everywhere actually. Sulawesi, you can find all the 6 of them.
Wow.
They have loggerhead, hawksbill, green sea turtles, olive ridley, leatherback, and flatback.
Wow.
And you can find 6 of them in Indonesia, and they're all either threatened or endangered.
All right.
And
okay,
example,
so we'll have the graphic here now. Could you explain to us now?
Yeah. So that is the role of a sea turtle in an ecosystem.
Okay.
Like, for example, the leatherback sea turtles eat jellyfish, so they control the population of the jellyfish. If the jellyfish population gets too high, they eat the baby fish, and that affects the fish stock that we're supposed to eat.
Okay.
And green sea turtles eat the algae that is growing in corals. If they don't control that, the corals will be overgrown by algae and they will die. So that's why they're very important as well. And that is the hawksbill turtle, which eats sponges, coral sponges. They control the population of the sponge as well. So they're very important in the ecosystem.
So they're saving the environment as well,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Oh,
and that is from my friend.
What about this one? This one?
Yeah, that one is the leatherback and the green sea turtle that I already explained to you.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So they don't look alike, right? You can tell. Can you tell difference though? Like if you see.
Yeah, leatherbacks go to 3 meters wide, the biggest one, and the smallest one is the olive ridley, which only goes like 50 centimeters. I think,
what about the one in Nemo? Crush.
I think that's the green sea turtle or the.
Are you gonna watch Nemo too?
Yes, of course.
Finding Dory.
Yes, of course. I've been waiting for that for 10 years.
I think it's one of our favorite movies. Yeah.
For real? Yeah. And what made you want to get interested in turtles for the first start? Like, for example, you can, for the love of lobster or whale, whatever, dolphins.
For the love of lobsters, brilliant.
Why turtle?
I guess the first time I got interested in turtle was when I went to North Sulawesi when they have this turtle conservation. But it's not the usual turtle conservation that you usually see, which is the head starting. They put in pools and they say that we're giving a head start so they can grow at a certain amount of size and then we release it. That's actually the wrong way of conservation because a baby sea turtle needs to practice their lungs, developing their lungs. So that's why they need to dive deep and go up again. That's how they develop their lungs. And if they put entire pool that is very shallow, they can't develop that. And also being in a pool with overcrowdedness, they tend to bite each other. They have parasites, they have bacteria. So basically, we're not doing them any good either. So when I learned it in North Sulawesi, what they do is they only remove the nest to a protected area. And then when they're ready to hatch, they will release them directly. They will just walk to the ocean. And the thing that we can do to help is only by light, like with a torch. Not direct torch, but like a bit of light. So they can be directed
to the sea.
Yeah, to the sea.
All right.
All right. Okay, we'll continue again. Nesha?
Well, after the break, we'll learn more from Nesha on fun and interactive ways to raise awareness on conservation.
We'll be right back.
Nice.
Oh, look at his neck.